Hello, Fugu friends. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're doing our weekly word. Now, before I begin, I want to tell you that I know last week our study was on peace. I failed that. I failed that twice. And because I want to be completely honest with you. I'm going to work on it and try to get better. I lost my peace. But I had a choice. I could either not do my weekly word because I lost my peace, or I could press in and keep trying to move forward. So I choose to do this. So this week we are going to read John 5, the healing at the pool. Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for a feast of the Jews. Now there is in Jerusalem, near the sheep gate, a pool which in Hebrew is called Bethesda, and which is surrounded by 5 covered porches. Here, a great number of disabled people used to lie: the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him laying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get healed?" "Sir," the invalid said, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred," because the angels would come down and stir the waters, and that's when they would be able to get their healing. "While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. The day on which this took place was the Sabbath. And so the Jews said to the man who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath. The law forbids you to carry your mat." But he replied, "The man who made me well said to me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" So they asked him, "Who is this fellow who had told you to pick up your mat and walk?" The man who was healed had no idea who it was, for Jesus had slipped away into the crowd that was there. Later, Jesus found him at the temple and said unto him, See, you are well again. Stop sinning, or something worse may happen to you." The man went away and told the Jews that it was Jesus who had healed him. So most of the time I hear pastors preach about that, and they'll say like, 38 years, I would have wiggled my way into that pool after 38 years. Yeah, I understand that. But I was wondering, one thing about the Bible is a living word. So you could read something one day and see it one way, and read the same thing the next day and see it another way. But I was reading and I thought he wasn't able to get up and do it. He wasn't able to wiggle his way into the pool, I don't think, because I think he would have done it by then, 38 years. But maybe it was something different. Maybe he was waiting on the Lord, because sometimes we have to wait on the Lord in different situations. I mean, he could sit there and he could see the pool, but he couldn't get himself there. Jesus had to heal him. And sometimes when we have different situations going on in our lives, we may want to fix it ourselves. We may want to change it. We could see a solution, but we're not able to get to it. And we just have to sometimes just wait on Jesus. And sometimes it could be a really long time. And so I want to encourage you that if you're going through anything in your life and you're thinking, this is never going to be right again, this is never going to be fixed, this is never going to be over, well, suddenly Jesus is going to show up and all those things are going to change. So be encouraged and keep your head up, because I'm going to keep mine up. And as always, you guys be blessed, okay?